Good evening, I'm Jerry Tave. This is PNG Tonight. Coming up, Papua New Guinea music industry lacks proper music laws. Technology helps breeding techniques of food crops, and it's safe haven for Panada Islanders with construction of new seawall. The music industry in PNG is suffering from pathetic and improper regulation. Thus, keeping up to the changes is a mammoth task for local musicians. Bradley Gregory looks at some of the laws passed to strengthen the industry and issues affecting it over the years.
The PNG music industry is well and truly alive. It has evolved with time, taking different forms called genre. From the traditional PNG music, it's taken a big leap to modern R&B. However, the industry is suffering. Under its happy tunes lie its sad notes. Oala Moy is a songwriter, a person who has been working with artists since his high school days.
When I was in grade 10 at what used to be Geru High School, it's now Geru Secondary School, and songwriting was not even a passion. We're into writing poems and all that. That has moved on to serious songs, and I've got people like my good old friend, the legend John Wong from Tarikana, and people like David Andrews, my friend Patty Doi, and also Listalaka, if I haven't mentioned that name, and Greg Aaron, who have recorded songs that I've written. So, in a sense, maybe not as popular as I want to be, but yeah, I'm a songwriter in that sense.
He tells us the music industry is part of a bigger entertainment industry that has been struggling since who knows when. A blanket copyright law was passed in the year 2000, promised to protect the work of musicians and the entire entertainment industry.
In this country, copyright is quite new. In fact, I don't know of a lawyer who practices specifically as a copyright lawyer. We have a copyright law. Only in the year 2000, Parliament passed the Copyright and Evidence Rights Act, and it only came into force in the year 2002 on the 1st of July. So, in effect, the copyright law in this country has been in operation since the 1st of July 2002. It's been in operation for the last, if you want to say, 13 years. Yeah. Has
anyone ever used it?
Oh, yes. For those who are interested, there is a website called PACLI, PACLI.org. If you go to that website and you click on the Papua New Guinea case, type search word copyright under Papua New Guinea, and you'll notice that it has been tested, but not so much in terms of the civil jurisdiction. I noticed that the case, in terms of the criminal case, there's a case by the famous artist in this country, Gedik Satege. So yes, it has been tested, but not as much as one would like it to be, because I would think not many people are aware of their rights, which are protected by copyright in this country.
However, even before the copyright law was passed, its relevance was questioned. An article by Dr. John Nongor looked at its relevance in a modern PNG. The problem is bigger than reasons. International artists, including reggae band UB40, in their recent visit to PNG, said it's a global problem. There was no collective management system in place to administer or bring the spirit of the law to life. The inexistence of the administration or management of the music industry has confused everyone, including the musicians themselves.
So if there's a body out there or government regulating some like policy where, okay, suppose you play the hotel, rate Liam this line. You play the corporate, rate Liam this line.
So that's when, see, the online will, like, they're paying for the artist, all but they want to pay for quality music, and all but start, like, marking all, like, really good artists. It helps.
Like young player too, yeah, but
we have to be good like that.
We have to be good like that so we can get paid like that.
Get paid like that.
In 2008, PNG Performing Rights Association was established and registered under Investment Promotion Authority. However, its practice depended on the draft amendment to the copyright law that is with the Intellectual Property Office. It's been 7 years of wait.
It is probably definitely with the government. I know my good sister at the Intellectual Property Office of Papua New Guinea has mentioned that since 2008, the draft bill, the 2008 version has been revised. So I would think that it is still with the Intellectual Property Office of Papua New Guinea, and for a good reason, because they are trying to refine it and move it through NEC and to Parliament.
In 2008, a meeting was held in Papua New Guinea between Papua New Guinea musicians and concerned authorities. This is to see a major change in the copyright law of the year 2000. A major part of that change was the establishment of the PNG PRA and its administrative and management function of the PNG music industry. Until then, the piece of revised law has been kept in the IPO office in the IPA building. NBC has contacted IPO, and for 3 weeks now, it has not come clear on why it's taken so long for the law to be revised.
Please pass the copyright amendment bill that sets up a collective management system for copyright owners and users. So that we don't have to go to Australia and get that recognition.
The music industry is a section of the bigger entertainment industry that is evolving, aided by the advancement in technology the world over.
Cassettes, which were replaced by CDs, which were eventually replaced by mini discs, which were eventually replaced by flash drives, and which are eventually going to be replaced by little SD cards. And now they're replaced by social media. Like you got SoundCloud. Now you don't need to carry any hardware around. It's somewhere up there.
Social media, you know, the network. Now there's WhatsApp, you name it. And everything. So that's how music is leaked now. Triangle artists, they spend days, you know, sitting down, writing, doing music in the studio, and then
the thing
it just takes one of them to just leak that music out. And
what Redley is saying is it's global.
Keeping up to the changes is a mammoth task for the local musicians in PNG.
Music is part of the creative hub. It's a creative industry. You mean no atol des la blocks lo building or yampla blame and you know lo lining lo fighting guitar ta song. But how lo managing des la gift there? How lo by you, okay, if this is what you wanna do, then it's life or death. It's yes or no, it's black or white.
We have a long way to go. It's good to see now that we've got a lot of independent studios coming up. So everybody's doing their own thing, which is good, and we've come up, but I guess our next step is to start doing it properly. Our artists and musicians to properly create their album, market and do it well so they get rewarded for it in the sense that they make money out of it, and it's like a business to them.
Education is key if PNG is to match the international market. If not, it'll be another dinosaur in the world that is quickly changing.
Bradley Gregory reporting there. Ibica mutation. That's after the break. Stay with us.